Have you ever had one of those days when you're like, ugh, I feel so ugly? And then you just feel fed up with looking plain and feeling constantly average, especially on days when you walk into rooms filled with beautiful and put together women. And you think to yourself, damn, I wish I could look as fabulous as they do. Well, wish no more, because with the help of Anna Bay, I'm now gonna reveal the secrets of these elegant women and their outfit formulas that you can literally just copy and paste after you're done watching. Now, I want to start by showing you some casual outfits that elegant women wear. And here is actually a really simple but super chic outfit containing some style essentials. Look at the white jeans. Oh yes, white jeans are a staple in an elegant woman's wardrobe because really it's the easiest way to look so put together even if you're wearing a simple pair of jeans. Then I want you to pay attention to the loafers. Now, loafers is also part of the secret because if you take the white jeans plus add stylish loafers together, then you're instantly gonna get an elevated look. Here I'm wearing my favorite Gucci loafer mules that I'm super obsessed with, but you can wear any loafers, doesn't even have to be designer. Then, to pull the look together, make sure the colors that you choose are all in harmony together. You see here I'm wearing all neutrals. You see white, you see light brown, you see navy. That's a really good color combo actually. But then to kind of give this look a final touch and to add an accessory to this whole mix, I actually chose to casually lay a cable knit sweater on my shoulders for that little old money aesthetic feel. Now actually it can be quite handy when it gets cold, and I absolutely adore this sweater by Lily Silk. It is so soft, so cozy, I highly recommend. Now next in line we have the white trouser matched with a classic but also elegant Breton stripe top. Now this is a very typical timeless outfit that you will see a lot of chic European ladies wear because, well, originally the Breton stripe top is actually from France. But let me tell you a secret. If you want to look expensive, but you are on a budget, just get a simple Breton stripe top and wear it the same way I'm wearing it here. Matched with a pair of white trousers and a brown belt. Mwah. Perfect, elegant look. I love it, especially on a casual day. The thing is that you can get all these items easily on the high street. However, you can also shop this entire look here because it's all from Lily Silk, who is today's sponsor. Now, as many of you know, I don't oftentimes work with brands on this channel, but I do like working with Lily Silk, and that is simply because Lily Silk really do deliver on their promise of offering affordable elegance. So they specialize in offering classic and timeless garments, but in really high quality materials like cashmere, like silk, at affordable price points. This is why I love working with them, because you can actually look really expensive for less, especially if you use my discount code, then you get 20% off on top of their affordable prices. I mean, that is a no-brainer offer. So going back to this outfit, if you like what I'm wearing, the links are in the description box below. But I do highly recommend that you get this Breton stripe top because it has an amazing feel. Well, okay, I'm gonna give you another secret, because when it comes to picking fabrics, if you wanna have a fabric that looks expensive and feels expensive too, then get natural fibers or natural fiber blends. Like in this case, I'm wearing a natural fiber blend because this Breton stripe top has actually silk knitting, meaning that even though, you know, it is knitwear, but there's actually a blend of silk in it, making it feel really smooth and silky on the body. Has a lot of stretch, but is also great to wear during all seasons because it does something called temperature regulation, and that is really thanks to the silk. And Lily Silk has many pieces with this kind of material, so make sure you go and check out their website. It's probably not the first time that you have heard me speak on this channel about how light color clothing really do elevate an outfit. An outfit like this, as an example, is something an elegant woman would typically wear for an everyday look, and not because she's going to a special occasion of some sort, because I know in some people's opinions an outfit like this may look quite dressed up, but it looks dressed up because it's all in light and beautiful colors. However, in reality, it's just a simple top with a simple pair of trousers. But the whole color scheme is really lifting the entire look. And as you can see here, I've also added some neutral color touches like the sunglasses, the handbag, and you can also see those loafers once again. And so that entire combination makes this outfit look highly, highly elegant, but not because it contains anything special. Now I'm gonna change something up, because in this next outfit, you can see, okay, I'm still wearing a pair of white trousers, but I've added something a little bit more special. I've added a waistcoat. Kinda unusual to wear. Sometimes utilizing a little bit more unusual type of garments that not everybody is using every day, like a waistcoat or a gilet as an example. It lifts the outfit instantly. And in this case, you can also see that the color combination of the white trouser matched with camel or light brown gives it a highly luxurious aesthetic and feel. If, let's say, you have a body type where you feel, okay, a waistcoat might not suit you, maybe you do not like your arms or you are an inverted triangle and therefore it will be too much emphasis on your shoulders, then use another top that suits you. But just make sure you go somewhere in line in these colors, because that's going to really elevate you. So here we have a typical wealthy woman look. You can see a crisp shirt matched with a pair of nice jeans, matched with a beautiful high-end belt, and then a choice of footwear. In this case, I went for red high heels because I think it adds a little bit of a fun flair to the whole look. And the red really goes well with the blue of the jeans together with the white. So I thought that was a perfect color combo. But so you have heard me speak on this channel about how I think sometimes when you want to have an elegant aesthetic, you have to be careful with jeans. This does not mean you should not wear jeans. I love wearing jeans. I wear them in all colors. But it's all about how you style them. Because if you dress jeans down and wear them in a very kind of plain and average way, then yes, it's not going to look very elegant. However, if you do incorporate some of these elements, as you can see here, then that instantly lifts the jeans and it actually looks really well put together and even elegant. So the trick when wearing jeans is to match the jeans with items that look very smart, like a nice shirt, maybe a pair of nice heels or other really sophisticated footwear. That will lift the entire look and you're not going to feel average in your simple jeans. Now, before we finish the casual items on today's list and hop on over to the dressed up items, I just want to give a quick tip for those ladies who are a little bit older or to those ladies who prefer a more conservative style. So here is a very typical kind of wealthy woman look that you would definitely see here in Europe or in Geneva. Again, a pair of white trouser, a loafer, but then you have a slightly oversized, beautiful shirt style tunic that is kind of draping the body and makes it look quite sophisticated yet conservative. And here I'm showing you an example where I incorporate color, because just because you are, let's say, older, just because you maybe want to cover up a little bit, doesn't mean you have to dress boring. You can have fun with color and still be highly elegant, especially if you're somebody you're not really a big fan of neutrals. If you're somebody you're not a big fan of color, you want to keep it simple, and then you can also go for something a little bit more plain, like a white oversized beach shirt. This is actually from my own brand, Anabe. You can go to anabeshop.com to check this one out. So what you basically do, you add a little bit of an oversized but sophisticated shirt, ideally in natural fiber like linen, but you can also get it in cotton. There are many different variations of shirts like this. And actually, you don't even have to be older to dress like this. This is a perfect look, even for those ladies who prefer a more conservative and covered up look. And now it's time for our dressed up look. So here we have a skirt set, and this one is from Lily Silk. Remember I told you about silk knitwear? Oh yes, this set is silk knitting. What I really like about this set is the fact that, well, it's a two-piece, first of all, meaning that you can mix and match both items individually with other pieces and add a little belt. And what that belt does is that it holds everything in one place, but it also just really pulls the entire look together. And I think wearing belts on kind of A-line skirts is so nice, and it just always works. So make sure that you invest in belts. Here is a Lily Silk belt as an example, absolutely affordable, but still looks really elevated. And then start adding these belts on your skirts, on your dresses, on your trousers, and you're gonna see how it always gonna lift everything. Even sometimes the most kind of plain and simple outfit is gonna look more interesting. Now, speaking of A-line, so A-line dresses are actually my favorite. I find them just to be very flattering, and I like the vintage feel and appearance of them. And you can see here I'm wearing one of my favorite dresses. It's an A-line dress. It's very vintage style. You can see it looks like something that one would wear in the 50s, but without looking really old-fashioned. Some might say, yeah, but to me that looks like a grandma style. I disagree. I think it looks like a vintage style. Obviously, I wouldn't maybe wear a dress like this if I would go clubbing, but when you go for some nice lunches or some elegant dinners, then a look like this really does work. It all depends how you style it. If you want to combine elegance with seduction, then I recommend that you invest in pencil dresses. I know that it's safe to go for black. I know it's safe to go for neutrals, but what about a nice pink? What about a nice turquoise or any other color of your choice? Because again, it's all about what matches your appearance the best. We all have different complexion and hair color, and depending on our own aesthetic, we will therefore choose the colors that work best for us, that matches our face the best. And as you can see, even though it's a fairly covering dress, it's not a mini dress. I don't like wearing mini dresses, but I still like to be seductive from time to time. So that's kind of my way of doing it, even though I am more of a classic and conservative girl when it comes to the way I dress. But this is kind of how I would personally spice it up if I want to be a little bit more wild and crazy. I know some of you are like, you call this wild and crazy? Yes, for me that is, because I don't like to be very raunchy, let's say. And that's okay, we all have different styles. Now, the next category is all about business attire. So how do we look elegant at work? Well, we look first and foremost conservative. That's, basic practice if you want to be classy. You don't want to come in revealing clothing at the office. It just looks out of place and inappropriate. But so I'm going to give you a few looks. So here we have a cable knit vest. Now you can wear it by itself without anything underneath, or you can add a simple white shirt. As you can see, I've added one here. It gives you this really smart look. And then if you pair it with some really nice tailored trousers, and then you match it so that you make sure, it goes well color-wise. And you can see I decided to add a red bag because red just goes so well with gray. But I must tell you one thing. Yes, throughout the video, I'm wearing my really expensive handbags simply because I've had it clear out. So I don't own a lot of handbags anymore. I just hang on to my most precious ones. I would personally not recommend you wearing your expensive bags to the office. You really want to keep a neutral appearance to your coworkers or your boss. So just ignore the Kelly bag, just focus on the color choice instead, okay? But if you need to be a little bit more dressed up, let's say you need to wear a little skirt, let me show you one more look. I've always been a big fan of this kind of pattern. It's very classic, and it always works so nicely when you match it with black, especially if you have these two color combinations. So you can see even the belt works so nicely together. And I just really love this look because usually when we go to the office and we have a strict dress code, we oftentimes just go for the most boring, black suit. But this is a way of how you can spice it up a little bit. You add a bit of print, you break it up, you still look highly professional and sophisticated. So these were the looks that I wanted to show to you today. And if you want to copy these outfits in a quick and easy way, I've created a cheat sheet for you where I break down each look so that you can just replicate what I'm wearing. And this guide is available for free to the members inside a Level Up class, which is my mentoring service for those who want to level up together with me. And right now we have a special offer to join us, so go to levelupclass.com for more info. And big thank you to Lily Silk for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you go to their website to check out their items. I have linked everything in the description box below that you have seen today. So hop on over there and I will see you in the next video.